This is Jake from Geek Culture, and today we're taking a look at Microsoft's lineup for next generation consoles. So first up, we have the less powerful, but in my opinion, more sleek looking Xbox Series S, followed by its bigger, more intimidating cousin, the most powerful console ever, according to Microsoft, the Xbox Series X. So let's talk about the Series S and the Series X. So what are the main differences? So obviously, as you can see, the size difference is pretty huge, with the Series S coming in at a much smaller footprint compared to the Series X. So in terms of performance-wise, there are big differences as well. So for the Series S, it's digital only, and the Series X comes with a disc drive where you can play your Ultra Blu-ray, HD, whatever. You know how it goes. And then in terms of performance, yeah, we're looking at both are running 120 frames per second, with Xbox Series X capable of going up to 4K, while the Xbox Series S is up to 1440p. And then as for the teraflops, I think that's the most important thing for a lot of people out there if you don't know the technicalities behind the systems and the architecture. So for the Xbox Series X, it's running at 12.15 teraflops compared to the 4 teraflops there on the Xbox Series S. Those are the main differences that you can look forward to when you're checking out the two different consoles. So let's start with the Series S and take a look what's inside the box when you get one. So here we go. As we open it up, we have the very adorable, very tiny console right here, the Xbox Series S. We'll open it up later. So included with the packaging is a getting started guide. And of course, we have all the accessories here. We got the standard HDMI cable, as well as, of course, the power cable. If not, you're not going to run your console. And then we got another guide here. Is this the... what is this? This is just the product and regulation guide, which I'm sure most of you will throw away the moment you open your box. And then, of course, a new console comes with its own controller. Trying very hard not to tear this. So, we're taking a look at the new controller here. As you can see, all white, pure, nice lines. And if you didn't know, the Xbox likes to run on battery, so we have two AA batteries here as well. Here you go. Now let's take a look at what's hiding underneath the packaging for the Xbox Series S. As it says here, power your dreams, or power up to 1440p at 120 frames per second. It's all packed very nicely here. And there you have it, the Xbox Series S. It looks exactly like what we have seen on the internet. It looks like a giant speaker. There are lots of ventilation holes, so hopefully we'll not get any more red rings of death here. Let's take a look at the front. So let's take a look at what's on the front of the Xbox Series S. We have obviously the power button, all sleek, in line with the console. And then we have the, I guess this is what button you use to connect your Bluetooth accessories to, including your Xbox controller. And then we have a USB port here as well. Then let's take a look at the back. So here we have the Ethernet port, two USB ports, as well as the HDMI out. And of course, we got the new storage expansion card slot here that we'll get into later. And then of course, the power cable here. So as you can see, this is a very sleek, no frills packaging when it comes to the Xbox Series S. It should fit right nicely into any home entertainment setup. It's really small. And then it's supposed to perform at a very high standards. Almost the same as the Xbox One X, but not as powerful. But for those looking for an alternative to the Xbox Series X, this is something that you can consider adding to your home setup. So as mentioned, the Xbox Series S comes with 512 gigs of storage, but let's be honest here, that's not enough for all modern gamers out there. So if you're looking for additional storage options, you have the ability to plug in an HDD, or better yet, let's have this solution right for you, the Seagate storage expansion card that comes with an additional 1 terabyte of storage for either the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X. But what's great about this new expansion card, it's running on the same, I guess it's running the same design and architecture as the internal SSD inside your consoles. So there is no hit for your performance, no matter where you store your games, whether it be on this storage card or on your internal SSD. So it goes right behind here, the console, in this storage expansion slot. There you go, easy peasy. And now your Xbox Series S has an additional 1TB of storage, running at the same performance and same speeds as you would expect as for the games that are running off your consoles. Alright, now let's move on to the star of the show, the Xbox Series X. So this is one hefty package. That's what she said. Now let's take a look at this compared to the S. Look at how big this rectangular tower of power is. So aside from the console here, we have the Xbox Series S. We have a starter guide, same as the Xbox Series S. And then just look at this packaging though. It just screams premium and high-tech product right at you. And of course, you know, with that comes a hefty price, but it's gonna be worth it, I'm sure. So we have the power cable, as well as the HDMI cable. So here you go, same thing, product guide. And then we move on to the controller. So for the Series S, we got a white Xbox controller. And then for the Series S fitting, we got a matte black controller. It looks really, really good. Feels great to the touch. It's got this texture, if you can see. This texture is very nice. It should help with the grip. And then of course, we have the 2AA battery. So we'll not take a look at that right now. So moving on, let's unpack this baby. This black beast, as you would, the most powerful Xbox console ever. Whew. Let's look at this. Alright. Come on. There you go. So straight off the bat, you can see this is the stand for your Xbox Series X. So you know exactly where to go. And of course, these are the cushioning that you will have if you want to place it flat down instead of standing up. So we have it standing up first. So there you have it, the Xbox Series X in all its naked glory. So this is the front of the most powerful Xbox console. We got a look at the power button, which is the Xbox symbol. The Bluetooth button over here, a USB slot at the front. And of course, don't forget, this is different from the Xbox Series S. We got a Blu-ray drive over here. And then we can turn it around. Let's take a look at this. So similar slots to the Xbox Series S. You got the Ethernet port here, 2 ultra-fast USB slots. The power, this is where the power cable goes in, the HDMI out. And of course, the storage expansion slot that will house the proprietary Xbox storage expansion card here. There's also an interesting inclusion of a Kensington lock slot here. So, you know, just in case you don't want your kids to be slinging away your most powerful Xbox consoles, this is where you need to put that Kensington lock. So what we don't have here, let's come back to the last generation, or no, current generation, Xbox One X or Xbox One, is the lack of any, I guess, entertainment or TV ports here, such as pass-throughs and whatnot. So, as you can see, Xbox is taking it seriously for this generation. They want it to be your gaming machine, the one gaming machine that you need to rule them all. And of course, if you didn't know, there are a lot of vents on the Xbox Series X, which is great for those of us who, you know, hate your console heating up, or you know, the fans running at a very high speed. The addition of these vents and the powerful fan, I'm not sure if you can see it over here. Those will hopefully help dissipate all the heat from your consoles and keep everything running fresh, smooth and quickly. So there you have it. There's also some green highlights here that you can't really catch on camera, and should be a perfect addition to your new home entertainment setup. So as mentioned, the Xbox Series X comes with a sizable 1TB of storage already. But if that's not enough, yeah, it is never enough. We have the Seagate expansion card here again. So similar to the Xbox Series S, all you need to do, plug in this baby right here, and there you go. You have an additional 1TB of storage running at the exact same speed as your internal SSD. So there you have it, Geek Culture's unboxing of both the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. A quick and dirty look at the next generation of gaming thanks to Microsoft and Xbox. So we have unboxed them, show you what they're all about, so you don't have to. So in case you've been wondering, what's at this side of the table here? This is the exclusive Xbox Royale gaming chair. So if you're a gamer looking to complement your new Xbox Series X or S, you look no further than this Xbox Royale Edition gaming chair. decked out in perfect green and black. Very, very suitable for your Xbox Series X. A king deserves his gaming throne, and there's nothing better for an Xbox gamer than this Xbox Royale gaming chair. It comes with some special features of its own, besides its black and green aesthetic. You have this very nice stitching at the back of an achievement unlocked. Get a 1000 gamer score just for being an Xbox Series S or X gamer. And then on the front, we have the Xbox stitching here, over right here, the gaming logo here. Oh yeah, as I mentioned, you can't buy this anywhere. You have to be a lucky winner. And to participate in this giveaway of sorts, all you need to do is just pre-order either the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X at 4 participating retailers. They are Qishan, Harvey Norman, Challenger, and Game Marts. Specific only to those here in Singapore. So if you're outside of Singapore, I'm sorry, you won't get to bring home this amazingly designed chair. And so if you just happen to be a lucky winner of this Xbox Royale gaming chair, not only are you going to get your gamer tag embroidered on the Royale cushion, it will also come in a glow-in-the-dark stitching, which is the same for this Xbox logo right in the center. Perfect for those late night gaming and, you know, scaring people as they walk past your office. Now that we have both the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X out here, let's just power them up and see how it goes. Let's get ready for the next generation of console gaming!
Oh guys! Wow! No way!
Oh my god!
Wow!